Welcome, friends, to this full body yoga flow to feel confident, empowered, and at peace within the mind and body. We'll begin today in Child's Pose Balasana. Send your hips back towards your heels. Soften your torso onto the mat as you reach your arms out in front. Give yourself a few moments to get comfortable. Allow yourself to release any tightness. Let go of any heaviness, whether that be mental or emotional. Begin to feel the connection between your body and the earth beneath you. Feel the calming presence of this posture. Begin to notice your breath. Let us begin with 3 cleansing breaths together. Inhale through the nose and exhale out through the mouth. And again, inhale and exhale. One more breath. Welcome in spaciousness and clarity, and allow yourself to release all that no longer serves you. Begin to attune to your natural breathing pattern. Let's come up onto all fours, tabletop, Bamanasana. Pressing firmly into your palms and your fingertips. On your inhalation, arch your back, open your heart, gaze forwards. Exhale, round your spine. Separate your shoulder blades, press your palms firmly into the earth. And again, inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. One more round. Allow your breath to guide the movements of your spine. Return to tabletop. On your inhalation, raise your left arm, gaze up. Exhale, thread the needle, lower your arm onto the earth. Rest the side of your head down. From here, tuck your right toes under, glide your leg back, point your toes. Option to stay here, or on your exhalation, lift your leg skywards using the strength of your right glute. If you'd like a challenge, you can raise your right arm skywards. Keep angling your right hip bone down towards the mat. Pressing into the back of your left hand to stabilize the body. Creating length with your right leg. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. On your exhalation, return your right palm to the earth. Lower your right knee onto the mat. Inhale, raise your left arm, pivot to the left, extend your left leg out, supported side plank. Option to float your leg up to hip height, flex your foot, drive into the heel to create length. Engage your thigh muscles and your outer hip. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale in your side plank. Exhale, lower your foot down. Lift your torso using core strength and glide your left arm down your left leg, gate pose. Side bend, stretching into the right side of your torso. Guide your breath towards the right side of your rib cage and your torso. Inhale. Exhale, lower your right arm onto the earth. Reach your left arm overhead, side body stretch. From here, let's meet in tabletop and send your hips back towards your heels, child's pose. Inhale and exhale. Press into your palms, return to tabletop. Let's take 3 rounds of our cat and cow. Welcoming this opportunity to relax your face and your jaw. Return to tabletop neutral spine. Inhale, raise your right arm, gaze skywards. Exhale, thread the needle, Balasana. Soften your head onto the mat. Maybe you stay here or extend your left leg back. Point your toes, inhale. Exhale, engage your glutes, lift your leg, reach your leg out behind you. Maybe you stay here or maybe you raise your left arm skywards. Again, we want to angle that left hip bone towards the mat to square the pelvis and use the support of your right hand, your right arm to help stabilize the upper body. Feel the opposition between your limbs. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, lower your left arm down, rebend your left leg. Inhale, raise your right arm, extend your right leg out, supported side plank. Option to lift your leg, engaging your thigh muscle. Notice if you begin to arch your lower back here, keep lifting your navel towards your spine, helping you to engage the lower abdominals. Inhale. On your exhalation, lower your foot down. Lift your torso, glide your arm down your leg, gate pose. Breathe into the side body. Continue to soften your shoulders down away from your ears. Inhale. Exhale, lower your left arm onto the earth, reach your right arm overhead, side body stretch. And let's return to tabletop. And this time tuck your toes under, walk your hands out in front, press back into downward facing dog. Maybe you take a moment or two here to pedal out your legs before finding stillness. Feel the opening for the backs of your thighs, the backs of your calf muscles and your ankles. Feel the length of your spine and the back of your neck. Notice the stability and solidity of your arms and your shoulders. Offer yourself 2 breaths here. Inhale and exhale. On your next breath, step up to the top of your mat, forward fold. You might like to catch a hold of opposite elbow with opposite arm, allowing the torso and the head to hang heavy, ragdoll. Notice the deep opening for the back body. Feel the weight of your head in space. Release the arm bind. On your next inhalation, lengthen your spine and your arms halfway lift. Exhale to fold. And again, inhale to lengthen, create an opposition between the crown of your head and your tailbone. Exhale to soften. Once more. Place your palms on the earth, step back to downward facing dog. On your next inhalation, lift your right leg, engage your glutes, three-legged dog. Maybe you stay here or bend the knee, open up your hip. Guide your right foot to the outer edge of your mat, wild thing. Reaching your right arm overhead, arching your back, stretching your hips. Inhale. Exhale, return your right palm to the earth, lift your right leg, three-legged dog. Inhale. Step your right foot to the outer edge of your right hand, lizard lunge. Option 2, keep your arms extended. Maybe you'd like to lower onto your forearms. Keep engaging the inner seam of your right thigh, hugging your knee in towards the midline. Engaging your left quads. One breath here. If you are on your forearms, straighten your arms. Inhale, raise your right arm skywards. Exhale, pivot onto the blade edge of your left foot. Stack your right foot atop of your left, side plank, Vashisthasana. Stabilize your shoulders and your pelvis. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, right palm on the earth, plank pose. And send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. One breath here. On your inhalation, lift your left leg, Ekapara Adho Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Maybe you stay here or come into Wild Thing, Kamatkarasana. Reach your left arm out. Stretch the front side of your body. Feel the solidity of your right arm. Inhale. Exhale, left palm on the earth, three-legged dog. Inhale, left foot to the outer edge of your left hand, Uttan Pristhasana. Maybe you lower onto your forearms. Feel the engagement of your legs, the support of your arms and your shoulders. One breath. Straighten your arms. Inhale, raise your left arm. Exhale, side plank. Pivot onto the blade edge of your right foot. Stack your left foot atop of your right. Continue to lift up through the underside of your waist. Draw your navel to the spine. Feel the strength channeling throughout your body. Inhale. Exhale, return your left palm to the earth, plank pose. And from here, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Maybe you take a moment to pedal out your legs. Inhale. And exhale. On your next inhalation, ripple forwards into plank pose. Firm up your quads, your glutes, and your core muscles. Breathe. Continue to breathe at your own tempo. Begin to slowly bend your elbows, hugging your arms in towards the torso as we lower down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the body lifted and lower down. Point your toes. Reach your arms the length of the body. Inhale. Exhale, engage your glutes and your core. Lift your body, Shalabhasana, locust pose. Keep reaching your limbs out behind you. Open your heart as you draw your shoulder blades close to one another. Inhale. Exhale to release. Turn your gaze to one side, soften the back body. From here, bend your knees, catch a hold of the medial edges of your ankles. Keep your knees aligned with your hips. Inhale. Exhale, kick your feet into your hands, lift up into bow pose. Open your heart, and again feel the engagement and the strength of your back body. Inhale. Exhale to release. Soften your limbs onto the mat. When you're ready, press back into Child's Pose, Balasana. Allow each subsequent breath to support you in softening the back body, in finding stillness. On your next breath, walk your hands in towards the body, lift the torso. Maybe you take a few shoulder rolls. Let's come to rest atop of our glutes. Extend your legs out in front. Engage your thighs, point your toes. On your inhalation, raise your arms skywards. Exhale to fold forwards. Inhale to raise your arms, lengthen the spine. Exhale, palms on the earth behind you. Inhale, lift up, reverse plank, engage your glutes. Exhale to lower the pelvis down. We'll do that again. Inhale, we raise the arms. Exhale, fold. Inhale to rise up. Exhale, palms on the earth. Inhale, reverse plank, open your heart. Exhale to lower down. Once more, flowing to the tempo of your breath. The next time you press up into your reverse plank, keep the body lifted. Keep squeezing your thighs, your legs in towards the midline, engaging your glutes, lifting your hips, opening your heart. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, lower the pelvis down. Inhale, raise your arms. Exhale, forward fold, Paschimottanasana. Allow the spine to round as you completely soften. Offer yourself one more breath in this forward fold. On your next breath, lift the torso, roll the shoulders back, keep your left leg extended, cross your right foot to the outer edge of your left thigh, right palm behind your back, left arm against your right thigh, spinal twist. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to twist. And gently release, straighten your right leg, cross your left leg atop of your right, spinal twist to the left. Open your heart, lengthen your spine. Gently release. Let's come into a cross-legged seated position. Rest your palms atop of your lap. Close your eyes. Reconnect with your breath. Allow yourself to welcome in the nourishing benefits of this mindful movement practice. On your next inhalation, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, guide your hands towards your heart as a gesture of loving gratitude for your practice. Let us close practice with the mantra Om. Inhale. Om. Namaste. Thank you, friends, for your presence, for your love and your light. May you be well. If you resonated with this practice, share it with a loved one, leave a comment, tag me on Instagram, send me a message and let me know how you're doing. I will see you on the mat soon.